Hey guys, this is Modern Refugee. Here's another video that the overlords on social media won't like, but I feel that's one that is necessary, and that is my EDC firearms. And I actually have four that I rotate through and that I use for different circumstances. And they are two basic styles. They are classic SIGs or they are Glocks. And the reason I have selected these firearms over the years, and it started out years and years ago talking to people shooting different firearms, and these are the ones that I settle on for reliability, accuracy, ease of use, the ability to get multiple different accessory options for these. And a classic SIG, if you don't know, is a hammer fired SIG. This is like your 220s, your 226s, your Mark 25s, like your 229s, 228s. Those are your classic SIGs. And this is a 220. This is my heavy duty, I guess, or larger calibered everyday carry firearm. I carried this for years. If I want a 45 ACP, want a larger caliber, this is the gun that I carry. So this one typically finds its way nowadays into my hiking and my outdoor rigs. If I'm outdoors, if I'm in the country, I'm hiking up north or whatever, I want a larger bullet, larger caliber, and the 45 ACP has served me well. Now, on the flip side of that, if I want more firepower, so to speak, I'm going to go with a 226. This is a 9mm compared to a 45. This has a lot higher capacity, and this is actually a Mark 25, which is sort of the Navy SEAL model, and this is actually protected against water. The internals are all coated with a protective substance. I believe it's called phosphating. But anyway, that's used to protect this against elements and water. So if I have to do anything where I might have to ford a river, or I might have to be maybe like in a kayak or something, and I want to carry, I'm going to carry this because it's waterproof, holds a lot of bullets, which makes it more suited for those type of situations. And my next one is a Glock 27. This is a 40 cal, and this is the smaller version. This is sort of the pocket gun. So if I'm wearing lighter clothes, or if I want to carry like later in the year, like in the middle of winter, dead of winter, something, that kind of thing, I'm going to carry a smaller pocket style firearm. And actually, I'm going to show you something quick. You know, when you're selecting a large coat for winter, you always want to keep in mind you want to have big pockets to carry in. Because sometimes drawing from underneath a parka is a pain. I've done this lots of times in practice, and that sucks to try to get underneath all that heavy winter clothing if you have to draw. So typically in the winter, when I'm wearing heavier clothing, a pocket carry is more conducive to what I like to do. And then, of course, the ever popular Glock 19. The Glock 19 is sort of the pistol that, they're like belly buttons. Everybody's got at least one, right? So Glock 19s are sort of the ubiquitous carry firearm. I know just a ton of people that got Glock 19s. They're very interchangeable, and that Glock 19 gets carried a lot. And all the sights on all these firearms are all steel, so sometimes Glocks come with plastic sights. Those get switched out right away to something steel, and I like at least a big, large, bright dot on the front so I can acquire my sight picture as quick as possible. And another thing with the steel sights is if you're trying to manipulate the firearm or rack the slide one-handed, you will typically take that sight, you'll put it on something stationary, and you'll drive the firearm forward to cycle it one-handed if you would happen to be injured or something like that. Sort of the one-handed operation. That's why steel sights are so important on an everyday carry firearm. And now a little bit on the dimensions of this. These two firearms have the exact same outside dimensions, which means they will both fit in this holster or my chest rig holster. And that's part of the reason why I've also selected these firearms, because I don't have to have a separate holster system for the different guns. I'm like, okay, I want to take the smaller pocket one, the 40 cal today. I can still use what I've got here or a pocket to put that small ones in. If I want to decide I want to carry the Glock 19 like I normally do, then it's the same thing. You know what, I'm going to chest carry today because I'm going to be riding in a four-wheeler or going out hiking or something and have a pack on or whatever. I'm going to do that. So I can pretty much just have one setup depending on what firearm. And it's the same thing with these SIGs. The outside dimensions on these are the same, so I can use, use my Ronin holster, or again, use my, Keen-Eye chest holsters for whatever activity is that I'm doing. So it's not just always one. I have a certain amount of options where I can pick and choose, depending on what I'm doing, what I want to carry, and pick the best tool for the job. But anyway, hope you guys got a little information out of this sort of EDC carry video here, or EDD video as I like to call it, your everyday defensive items, sort of my mindset, how I go about doing it, and sort of the gear that I've selected over the years. And hope you guys got something out of this. Anyways, Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys got a little information, a little entertainment out of this video, and you guys have a good one.